welcome to the commentary zone. And on the docket today, before I say that, welcome. As you enter the room, please don't forget, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, tell a friend. Now, on the docket today, we have Sister Wives. Sister Wives, season 17, episode 10, The Knife in the Kidneys. So dramatic. So
Tony's
dramatic.
acting was terrible. Like his bad Shakespeare was just really bad. But I digress.
Well, it goes beyond that. Like obviously he had a plan together with Robin and Mary to come in here and gang up
Right.
on this woman. He
You're right.
lost Janelle probably because he didn't clue her in.
You're right.
And two, it was just a bad plan because he was angry about everything. Did you notice that every time he was like, and this is what I'm angry about? Because you came out here and sat in the red chair. And this is what I'm angry about because I'm sitting next to this drain pipe. And this is what I'm angry about because my shorts are riding up my butt. Like he was angry in a sense because it was all I. And you came in there to trash on this woman. It was just very weird. And then Robin pissed me off because like last week was when she called Christine a liar. And then you want to know if we gonna be friends. Bitch, no. No. And then Mary blushing and giggling like a 3-year-old and because Cody like spoke to her. Huh? He looking for a life raft, not for a quick cuddle, girl. This was just ridiculous. The final part on her patio or her back porch or whatever, and then what Janelle said broke my heart. I'm gonna need a forensic accountant to come in here. I'm gonna need Sutton from Beverly Hills to fly on over and help Janelle out and find out what happened to the money. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay. This was a whole mess because you could see like the setup. You could see it was a whole setup, right? But it didn't go to plan because I don't know if Robin forgot the script or what happened because it was a whole mess between her and Cody because he would say something and she would say something, or she would give him a look and he would give her a look. It was weird. It was weird. Mary just sat there being pissy and mad because it wasn't about her. That's the thing. I think that's what the problem is. Mary is jealous that Christine is getting out, and there's this whole issue about Christine moving, and it's not about her. I feel
Well,
like she's always been jealous of Christine.
Robin also failed because Robin is so used to playing victim to Cody. Then she tried to play victim with the rest of these women, and all these women hate you, including Mary. Mary don't like you.
I'm gonna say it like this: Mary's only hitched her married to Robin because, in her mind, Christine messed up by not befriending Robin and treating Robin nice. She's like, let me treat Robin nice and be cool with her, and then maybe Cody will actually come over again.
But
In my
it's
opinion.
Mary's fault that Christine didn't get off on the right foot with Robin because they kept Robin a secret. He was dating Robin and they didn't tell Janelle and Christine. And then on top of that, she was like heavy pregnant and emotional. And she signed up to be the third and last wife. And then you brought in a fourth who's 10 years younger than all of y'all. Dumb.
And Robin was snatched at the time too. Let's be honest.
Uh-huh. She
Robin
was
snatched at
cute.
the time.
And on top of that, remember Christine's purpose in her head, this family was the caretaker. You know, she raised the children, she took care of the homes, she did all of that for them. She offered to help with Robin's kids. Robin kept her at bay, but was willing to take free child labor. She took McKelty, one of Christine's kids, to be her live-in nanny, but she didn't want the competition to be too close. Robin got a lot to account for.
a lot. The way it went down, the way she was really trying to make it like she tried to make it work with Christine. Like, but I'm like, how are you trying to like? I was in and out in their seasons, but how are you trying to be cool with somebody, be close with somebody when you act like you don't want them around, but like you just said, you was okay with her daughter being at your house. For me, what this told me was you didn't want Christine too close, but you was okay with McKelty because you was hoping to get dirt on Christine from McKelty. Oh, like McKelty, how's
Mhm.
everything at the house? Like, how's your mom? How's she doing? I see that. I can see you can see the
McKelty's also
manipulation
not her
now.
competition.
Direct, correct.
Mhm.
And you could see how they were conspiring and how it just all fell apart. It just completely fell to pieces because for some reason Robin tried to play like Christine, I don't understand what's going on. And then when Robin said, like, so you're gonna stay close with the people you're close with, and the people you're not so close with, you're gonna keep them distant. And Christina said, yes, for now, I need space. And Robin was like, okay. I'm like, ma'am, you don't care. What you're like, we said last week, you're afraid of your lifestyle being damaged because one of the breadwinners is actually leaving.
Mhm. Yep. Cuz think about it, y'all. Who's going to pay the mortgage on that mega mansion? Where are they getting the money for that? All of it is coming from. Mary got to be contributing. Christine was probably still giving over her money to that family account after she paid her mortgage. And then, well, Janelle, we find out a couple of episodes ago, she been trying to squirrel away money all on her own. This episode was a whole mess. And him
Her
there running out of breath, trying to say he did her a favor and he sacrificed to love her. Say what? I don't want to be around anybody who thinks loving me is a sacrifice. Fuck you all the way. Like what? Oh my God. For weeks, I believe 2 months.
speaking of the money, we have to go back. We have to go back to excuse me, Janelle, when she broke down the finances. I'm like, so you're trying to tell me there's no money in the joint account?
There isn't.
But no, but it's funny
Cody
because
guilty of Cody and Robin. Total misappropriation of family funds. Forensic accountant, right away. Sutton from Beverly Hills, come on over on a private jet. We need what they called her, Nancy Drew. We need her over there to figure it out. I want Janelle money back. Janelle was like, "It's when is it gonna be my turn?"
right, she's like, why isn't it my turn? Like, what's going on?
They had money from four
Correct.
houses, right? They bought 4 lots. 2 they paid in full. 2 have mortgages. They put down payments on Christine House and on the McMansion.
Robin's house, yes, McMansion.
Mm-hmm. We know Christine paying for her own mortgage. How's Robin paying for hers? Does she work?
Right.
The nanny, the $200 flip flop she showed up in. Who's supporting all of this? The rest of these
Exactly. Now,
women.
when they showed the picture of Christine's house, I'm like, wow, Christine's house is big. But then you go over to the McMansion, and you're like, what?
Mm-hmm. And they live in that valley. All because Robin and Christine live 5 minutes away from each other, or something like that, with Coyote Pass in the middle.
Oh, I gotta highlight this comment because it's not your sugar babe.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle gave her inheritance to buy the first big house. They used her to get the hump.
Mm-hmm. The house in Lehigh. Um,
Right.
I think who did that house belong to? Wasn't that part of I thought it was part of Mary's family, but Janelle gave her inheritance to buy it. Janelle has been the financial benefactor of this family for years.
Oh, for
And
sure,
now
one hundred
she's got
percent.
nothing. Sad.
And I felt bad for her when she said that. 'Cause I'm like, okay, you're breaking it down. This is fantastic. But when she said there's no money in the family account. I'm like, okay, back up. And then she said, I have nothing. I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm trying to push this forward so I can build something for my kids. I'm like, wow.
But listen, I was listening to somebody yesterday, and Cody is so focused on paying off the property so that he can redraw the property lines to make it 5 plots. Why is he so gung ho to make it 5 plots? Somebody mentioned he got 5 kids with Robin. Those plots are going to her children. Interesting. And she would have every right to them because she's the only legal wife. I wonder if he's on her last 2 birth certificates, because technically he adopted the first 3, so he is now on the birth certificates for those first 3. And then for the last 2, I wonder if he's on the birth certificate for those.
You know
He
what I'm
has
interested
5
in?
legal heirs.
Right. You know what I'm interested in, though? I would like to see the deeds to the houses, the actual deeds and who's on those deeds. Because Mary said at one point they were all on each other's property, so they all had something. I
Mhm.
wonder that they. I don't think they kept that coming to Arizona. I don't think that.
Cody is on everything. Robin is on her home, the McMansion. And Christine got Cody off of her house so that she was the only name on her house.
Co- Yes, I do. I remember saying that. She said, I'm making the payments. He's not on this.
Wait, Janelle says there's money in the account. Cody says it doesn't.
There isn't.
Cause he spent it. Him
I think what
him
Janelle's
and
thinking. What? Sorry, what
uh-huh.
Janelle is saying. Janelle is saying there should be, based on my accounting, there should be this amount in the account. But Cody's saying there isn't because he didn't spend that money, like you said.
Mhm. Mhm. Cody need an old-fashioned ass beating face. Thank you, Black Lavender. I couldn't have put it better myself. Janelle gave her inheritance to buy the first big house. Yep. Cody said he's paying for Robin mortgage because she doesn't work. And he's paying for her nanny. He's paying for her lifestyle. And that's why Robin is so upset, because a huge supporter of and contributor and benefactor to her lifestyle, Christine, is leaving.
Right.
And I
That's
feel
huge.
Janelle stopped contributing as heavily as she did because she's been squirreling away money. Mm-mm.
1,000%. This is all about money and lifestyle, and this is all about lifestyle for Robin and Cody. Mind you, they ain't said nothing about Mary. Mary just sitting. Mary ain't got nothing. Mary is just Mary. She's just there, and she got mad. Like I said, she got mad because she's jealous, and the conversation wasn't about her. It was about Christine leaving and changing the dynamics. So Mary's like, I don't even know why I'm even here because I have nothing to contribute to this conversation. And then Cody, he's mad at Mary now, in my opinion, because Mary didn't go along with the script. I think what happened. Here's what I think what happened. Cody and Robin came up with the script, right? Mary's just there for backup, right? Just be there in case we need you. It started to fall apart. Robin forgot her lines and her story. Now, Mary's sitting there, right? He says, like, what do you have to say? She's like, nothing. What are you talking about? He's like, I can see it all over your face. And he's on the confessional. I can know when Mary's like emotionally leaking. She's got something to say. Mary, like your face says everything. Mary didn't follow the plan. She dropped the ball. Cody was
Mm-hmm.
trying. He called him back up and she failed. So she's out. Mary's out,
Yep.
in my opinion.
Unless she's making a financial contribution, she's out. That's the only way that she could stay there. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to put up that the production people are so shady on this program. They are doing Cody and Robin no favors. They like I feel like there's a lot of evidence on here for them children to get even madder at their dad and Robin. And then they zoomed in on Mary and that tooth. Like I've always seen it as a little discolored, but my God, I didn't know it was this bad. And last night on Heidi's show, they were saying, the chat was saying that it's a dead tooth. I didn't even know what that was. Why doesn't she fix that? You're on TV. You asking people to pay $6,500 to come and sit down with you at your bed and breakfast. And you got that big old brown tooth in the front of your mouth? Come on now. Wait, hold on. Okay, so that's why some lads are like, MRI Janelle. Okay. I never liked Robin and Mary. My favorites sister wives are Christine and Janelle because they're friends. They're real friends. I think they represent what sister wives are supposed to be and what Cody was trying to sell to us, because they support each other, they hold each other down, and I don't see the other two doing that at all. It's just weird. She didn't hide money.
It's the way that I think with Robin, the way they brought her in, like you said, was completely wrong. So no matter how pretty the package is or how nice the package is, if you don't present it in the right way, it's just a bad package overall. And I blame Cody on this one because the way he presented her to the other lady, like, keep her in hiding.
Mm-hmm.
So you did that with Mary. So Mary, you were in on that. So why would Janelle and Christine trust you when you did that to them?
Yep.
And then now you foolishly brought this woman in, and she didn't take your spot. You had to divorce your husband so she could marry him.
Yep. But Yanni, the family money is more than the show money, because remember what Janelle said. She took half of what she got from her Vegas home and put it in the account. The other wives probably did the same thing. And didn't one of them sell their house for a loss?
For some reason, I thought two of them sold it for a loss. I thought Janelle lost money on her home, and I think Robin lost money on her home. I think it was. I was confident it was those two who lost money on their home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Janelle's, like, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, I was in and out over this year, but I think Janelle's house was the last one to sell, if I recall correctly.
I know Christine got hers sold, I think it was first. But then again, she was the realtor. She got her realty license. So did Janelle. That's why I was so disappointed in Janelle. Like, she was usually so good at the finances, and something happened in Vegas that turned that around. Interesting. Mary talks big behind the scenes on camera. She fakes and stay quiet. Yep. Mary always had the tooth. My God. Maybe they added some extra color to it in that close-up. That was just freaky. It's a root canal tooth. The only way to fix it is implant. Was she making money? I don't know what autocorrect language. No worries, Yanni. Some of the land are separate between a wife and a wife, not Cody and a wife. Cody could buy all with wives because Robin credit. She still got bad credit? I thought they fixed that in Vegas in order for her to get the loan for the Vegas house. Remember when they had to do that emergency credit repair for her?
I have this pulled up. You guys want to hear about it real quick? Okay, about the Las Vegas home, the found art. So Robin's house sold first, and it was the fastest. It was listed for $619, closed at $603, but they made profit on that house of about $160,000. Now, Mary's house for 574,900, buying it 2013 for 440. That's 150. That's about 130 grand profit right there, right?
Mhm.
Janelle's house listed it for 649, brought it down to 599. Price kept to 574. Um, so and it says Janelle bought made about 100 grand on her home. All right, Christine listed at 675, then 649, then 639, reduced down to 614,900, and then Lordy once again to 599. It was ultimately listed for 574,900, sold for 535. She bought it for 443, so they made about 90 grand. So they made roughly 500 grand overall on
Mhm.
the four houses. So no one lost money concerning what they
Mhm.
purchased it for. It's just they had to do several price reductions on the homes. So they didn't lose money. They just didn't make
Okay.
as much money as they could have. But as Janelle and them said, as Janelle said, where's that money? Where's that money?
I don't
Because
know.
if we're going to add it real quick, give me 2 seconds. Between the homes, four homes, and we're going to say at what 550. That's
Mhm.
about 2.2 million. Now, granted, Flagstaff is more expensive. I'm going to give you that economy shift. Why couldn't y'all find homes to buy outright? And now I remember them saying the inventory was scarce and they wanted to build on Coyote Pass. Why didn't you take that 2.2 mil roughly and just buy Coyote Pass outright? What were you doing with the money? Where did the money go? I'm with you now. I'm with you.
But Coyote Pass wasn't that expensive.
My point. Why wasn't the land paid off outright with the money? That's you made money on your homes. The profit from their homes should have covered Coyote Pass. I mean, in cash. In cash.
I don't know. Something's definitely wrong here. The math ain't mathin'. I'm not good with all of that, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Can you imagine if Sutton actually came on this show with a forensic accountant?
I need to
Oh
see
my
something real quick.
god.
Give me 2 seconds.
Mhm. Okay, so meet and greet at Mary's Inn to get some more cash. I want to know, Sunway, is anyone going to Mary's? Has anyone signed up to Mary's weekend getaway? That's so weird.
Okay, let me put this up real quick. This gives me.
Hmm.
All right, let me read this for you guys. Cody Brown, Robin Brown purchased a 4,400 square foot home in Flagstaff for $890,000. The spouses put down 222,500 and take out 30 years, a 30-year mortgage, for around 700K. Mm. So y'all then bought her house that was double the cost of her old house, but you only put down less than half on the down payment on the house. Where did that other money go? That other what 340K.
I don't know. And Yanni, yes, they had huge balloon mortgage payments that were coming due. So basically, you pay minimal for a certain amount of time, and then within 5 years, this massive amount of money is owed.
So
So I
basically, so they have balloon mortgages. So what happened is, yes, they
and they
sold their houses for 2.2 million, but out of that 2.2, they had to pay out on those balloon mortgages. Am I understanding that correctly?
right. Well, don't forget they weren't going to take 2.2 away with them because they had to finish paying off the banks.
That's what I'm saying. So out of that
Yeah,
2.2, they had to pay the banks.
correct.
So I wonder how much money they actually took with them. I wonder how much they actually had to give the banks. that would tell me a lot about the finances and their lack of finances.
Okay, so a balloon mortgage. It's home loans with a large one-time payment due at the end of the mortgage term. The final payment repays the loan. So it's who would take something like this?
Right.
And
So
look, the
Yanni,
final payment repays the loan in full and is
right.
often significantly larger than the initial payments.
Oh, so it's conceivable. It's conceivable. Like look what Yanni said. Very little, maybe 50K each. So here's another thing. Say they only took 50K each. How were you able to afford to put down the 225 on Robin's house and afford Christine's house? What were you doing with the finances? Because if we're talking realistic money in terms, you shouldn't be able to afford that. So, is your theory about Janelle funding the family seems correct at this point?
I feel like she's been funding them for the longest time. She has made several bad financial decisions. And did they ever sell the Lehigh house? Did they give her money back that she invested in it for the purchase? I, Janelle got to get something out of this. I'm sorry because Robin just can't sit back, do nothing, and get everything. How is this possible? Oh my God, not your sugar babe. Cody is an idiot. He makes these stupid decisions. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Hold on. Polygamous. They've been doing this for decades. They never stay more than 3 to 5 years in places. They also borrow a bit extra so they use it to live. And then they say, take the bit of profit and do it again. They're scam artists. Oh my God. Cody should have paid Janelle back with Christine part of the land, the paid one. Well, Janelle, there's two big plots and then two small plots on the original layout. And
It's
one
too
of the
no,
big
too big,
plots,
too big, too small.
no, that's what he wants it to be. But Coyote Pass is 4 parcels of land.
So what
He
we've been
needs to
saying is what they
pay off all
reconfigured.
4 in order to
Oh,
reline the property into 5.
so the 5 lots is what he wants to do with it. It's not. It's not the
Correct. But
original. It's not the original outline.
Coyote
Okay,
Pass is 4 plots of land, too big and too small. One of
got it.
yeah, one of the 2 of them are paid off, the 2 big ones, and the 2 small ones are not. One of the
Got it.
big ones has Janelle's name on it. Why can't he let her build on it?
Because what he's trying to say is like we can't do any building on Coyote Pass until all of Coyote Pass is paid off, not just the plots.
But that's the only reason why he's saying that is because he wants to change the land markers, the lines of the land to make it into 5 instead of 4. Why is it so important to make it into 5 now if Christine is gone? It's important to make
Exactly.
it into 5 for Robin's children.
That's a good point. You pay off the land, reconfigure it, and give them Christine's lot.
Yep. And if I was Janelle, I would demand to sell my land
I agree with you.
because this is bullshit. This is financial trickery and foolery right here, and she don't deserve it.
I want to know when did she realize that she had made a mistake?
I know she knows that she admitted that she made a huge financial mistake by giving half of the proceeds from her Vegas house to the family fund.
Right.
Where did where did Mary get her money to buy Lizzie's inn, or whatever her bed and breakfast is called? I can't remember. Is it Lizzie? Bethy? Lizzie? I can't remember. Where'd she get that money from? Because they wouldn't give her money from the family account to do it. How did she get a loan?
Alrighty. Since Cody was not interested in investing 40K into Mary's B&B plan like he promised, she made it happen on her own. With the help of her LuLaRoe clothing sale, she could pay the entire 80,000 herself.
Oh, the bed and breakfast was only 80,000. Okay.
So she did it on her own.
Christine left with less money than she deserved. The profit of her house was all hers, not Cody. All she had to do was pay back three-fourths of her deposit the family gave her, not been with interest. Why would she have to pay back anything?
Because
Because
the initial down payment came out of the family account.
mhm.
So in their mind, since she's no longer part of the family, she needs to pay that back.
Um,
I
I don't think
disagree.
so,
I
because
disagree with
there's
that.
equity in the house. She
But she
made a
but
bigger profit on this one than the last one.
right, and she took the money. But what she did, basically, she traded the proceeds from the house for the land. Because like Janelle said, remember Janelle said they're about equal.
Robin Robin won't pay back with interest either. No, she won't. She also deserved a fourth of the family money plus her land. But he
I
was willing
agree.
to give her the food stuff, a portion of that, but he ain't want to give her. Who wants rotten, out of date food that's waiting for the apocalypse? My God.
But see, when Christine realized she needed to make the trade off, the proceeds from the house, so she could, because she needed that money to buy her new house, versus the
Mhm.
land, because she gave them the land, so she didn't have to deal with them anymore.
Yeah. And I'm with you, not for sugar, babe. I'll be damned if I paid them anything. Mm-mm.
And I think Christine got hit to the fact that Robin is living better than all of us combined.
I think Christine has been planning this from Vegas. She's been planning this from Vegas. How she really took her real estate classes seriously, because it was such a beautiful move to get Cody's name off of your house. It was an amazing move for you to pay your mortgage and prove that you were the one paying it and not coming out of the family account. You know, she said that she was on her own, and I completely agree with that. She and it's been shown on this, on all of these episodes, that she's been doing all of this by herself. Kudos for her. Cody don't got a leg to stand on with her.
No, and like Christine said, he has a favorite wife, and it's blatant because, like I just said, Robin is living better than all of them combined. Robin's house is like pretty much gonna be paid for. It's a McMansion, as you said. Janelle has been renting this whole time.
Mhm.
Christine had to do hers on her own. Now Christine's house is fantastic. I love Christine's house. When I saw the McMansion, I'm like, how come she doing better than you when you working?
Mhm. But Red Lipstick Club podcast says this Janelle situation just shows us that this whole thing is a cult and they trap you in via entwined finances. It makes it very difficult to leave, because look at the difference. Christine, over the years, has systematically extricated herself and become more self-reliant. Janelle was still wrapped up in it and just giving over, giving over, giving over like the PTL club. And so now she's completely trapped due to a financial situation. She has nothing because everything she has Cody and Robin name all over it.
Right, but go back to last season though. Remember what she
Mm-hmm.
said. Their finances are very difficult when it comes to the taxes because all of their finances are jumbled up together. But Christine's wasn't. Christine, like you said, systematically got herself untangled. She's been
Yep.
working on this for a long time. She's been working on this since Vegas.
She's learned how to deal with a narcissist, to overcome those arguments and not be suckered into the narcissist trap trying to get you to turn out. She has learned that, and she has studied finances, she's studied real estate, she has figured whoever she is talking to, and all of them books that she them self-help books that she had on her bookcase, we need to go out and buy those books, because she needs to teach a master class on how to get away from a fool like this and a bad financial situation. Because if you think about it, between her and Robin, they came to Vegas the worst off. Christine herself said she didn't even know how to pay a fucking bill. But she learned. She sat there, she fretted for 5 minutes, and then she turned around and she learned. And it took her years, but she got herself out scotch free. Janelle, child, wake up. Wake up. Oh my God.
But I think Janelle's
Sobbing
waking
in her
up
tears scared
because,
Christine and I.
but
Oh. Mm-hmm.
no, I was gonna say I think what's happened is that Janelle has started to realize that what's been going on. And I bet you Christine has been pulling her aside more and more, like, girl, like I'm about this piece. You need to start doing some stuff. Because we have to remember from this season, Janelle said Cody did not make one like mortgage payment, rent payment. She made all of those. And she said Cody's name wasn't on her house. So she's already started the process. She
Mm.
started it late, but she started the process. So when she said Cody's name wasn't on her rental, I'm like, oh, hold up. That's a sign.
Anything with Cody name on it, Robert owns half. Yeah, that's why she has wound up with like over 50% of everything now. Robin, because of dumbass Cody. Oh my God. I want to be Christine when I grow up. Aww. I'm so glad she was prepared. That's why Cody's so mad. Yeah. If you really think about it, Cody's a dumb fuck. He really is. And he married people that he didn't like and who he thought was stupid, that he could get over on them. But what he wasn't bargaining for was for them to wake up and smell the coffee and realize it was a grift and outsmart him. The one person he thought that would always be the dumbest one, the one trapped in the basement, has turned around and tricked him at his own game. Wow, good for you, Christine. Total cult. Oh, okay. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Sorry. I want to know the timeline on this one because Janelle got that rental without Cody's name on it. Now I want to know, was this the first rental? This was the second rental. It was the second rental because she left
Mhm.
the first rental and went to the second, and Cody didn't like it. So she did not put his name on the second rental. I wonder if this is when Christine told Janelle she was officially leaving. I really want to know what that timeline of conversation.
You mean, wait, which she had two rentals in Flagstaff,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
this one that she moved out of this summer, she's had this one for the longest because the first one he didn't like. And then
No.
she
No.
moved to this one and he didn't like this
Right.
one either.
Right. I want to know, like, during that time, I'm going to assume that his name was on the first rental. I want to know with this second rental, did Christine and Janelle have a conversation before she moved into that second rental? I'm just curious.
I
Because
don't
that's
think
what
his
the
name was on the
untangling.
first one at all.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
It, only because it was Janelle. Janelle moves because she knows how to handle money. So she doesn't, and that's why he's pissed with her, because she doesn't run anything by him. She just tells him, oh, by the way, I did this. Not, can we talk about what I want to do? This is what I'm proposing, and da da da. She don't do that. Robin do that. Because Robin needs Janelle money in order to do that.
Right. Right. No, I'm really would love to see this timeline. I really hope they do some sort of like where Janelle and Christine sit down. Ooh, Janelle and Christine spill the beans. I will watch that straight through because I want to know everything about what happened in these last days of the relationship.
I don't know.
And
It's
it,
just sad.
and what happened. But I also need to realize what happened with Robin outside of the lifestyle. Without having Christine, it puts her in a more precarious position because now she's going to be completely dependent on Cody to take care of her and her children. And I don't think she believes that he can do it on his own.
Well, maybe she could start working finally. You know, is that a foreign concept?
I mean, if she has some sort of professional skills, I don't see why not. But
Well, look, McDonald's is hiring. Just saying. But they have started filming already. Christine is filming in Utah. I'm not sure where Janelle is, but mm, wait, hold on. Janelle fell one more time to Cody's scam. Now she's been controlled by Rob. Oh, he's being controlled by Robin. So it's 100% worse. Yep. They're just feeding into supporting Robin at this point. That's what this is. Uh, how has Robin gotten away with not working this long? Even Christine had a part-time gig when she was taking care of an entire football team starting lineup. Yes. Yes. I didn't even realize that she was working at night while pregnant with Truly. Like, what is that? Can you imagine taking care of 6 kids that belong to Janelle? You got 4 of your own, with a 5th one on the way. You've got to clean the entire house, cook, take care of them kids, and then at night go out to a nighttime job so that you can help contribute to the family while your husband is off messing around with a new wife. Oh my God. How they did this, I don't know. Christine signed a 2-year contract because the family forced her to keep going with the show. Oh, wow. Well, the good thing is that maybe TLC will break off her portion of her salary to just give her and not contribute it to the family account as they probably did before.
yeah, since they know they're separated, I'm sure she gets her own check.
Oh my God, Robin learned from Mary. Mary only had one part-time job, one child, and she received 1/3 of the family money. Oh my God. Robin does nothing. Oh my God. Didn't Aspen take care of the kids when her mom worked nights when they were little? Yep. But Aspen
Yes.
was like 10 or something like that. Because
Yeah.
remember, she said she asked him to come and tuck in the kids so Aspen wouldn't have to do it. And he said he was too busy. He got other families. Wow, bitch. Ugh. I just wish Christine or Janelle would stand up and say, Cody, Robin is the favorite wife. You favor her kids. You neglected and deserted your other families, and you don't want to be Polly anymore. Well, I think one of the children must have told him that already, so it's nothing new. He know. Robin has a nanny and does not work, just grifts. Ooh. I hope that Christine idea to have sign off can come out of it. She's taping from Utah. Yeah. Um, both those older kids suffered from parentification. I hope I said that right. And now see neither of them have kids now. Really? Who are the two older kids? Aspen and who? Oh, Peyton? Is
Yes.
he one of the older ones?
Yes.
Aspen doesn't have any children? I didn't
I don't think
realize
so.
that. But she got married, right?
I think
Wait.
yeah. I think Aspen got married.
Okay.
But the funny thing is that this is all comes down to boils down to money and control. And what's making them mad is that they're losing control of. They lost control of Christine, which is control and money, and now they're losing Janelle. Oh, Aspen and
Hmm.
Logan. Okay.
Okay. Neither have kids. Only two children have children. So that's McKelty and Maddie. McKelty.
I thought Maddie was
Yeah.
Janelle's.
Right, but who's the two that have children from Christine? Cause only McKelty have. Who has kids? Someone has to eat bonbons and lie on the couch, aka Robin. Oh my god. She might as well show up looking like Peg Bundy to the reunion.
Okay, yeah, like yeah, the only one who has children is McKelty.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Christine is a grandma to three grandchildren, has three more on the way. Daughter McKelty and husband Antonio share Avalon. I'm trying to see. Um, Christine Laval, grandparent Avalon.
Wow, that's so bad. Oh my God. Logan was having to take care of all his siblings when Janelle was at work early every morning, like getting all the kids ready for school, making breakfast. He was the dad, and it's sad. Wow. 18 kids and only two have kids. Oh, okay. Maddie has kids. McKelty is Christine's daughter. Um Someone just said here that it is Ari have no control. She sleeps all the time she wants. So Robin needs a nanny to keep Saul as both sleep in. How is that when they have school? That's so weird. Oh my god. It's only Maddie McKelty has kids. Okay. Hi, Ethel. All right. So I think that was the episode. Like, next week we gonna see him doing some fuckery with McKelty. I appreciate that. When the hell is Robin going to the hospital? I want her to get sick. That's really bad of me to say, but I bet you it's nothing. Like, so annoying. Uh, Ari the bully. Wait a minute. Did you did you find something weird with how Ari was talking? Like, I thought she was very womanish, talking about I got a man. Like, what little girl walks around saying that? I don't have any kids, but I found it
In kindergarten.
strange.
In kindergarten.
I
That
I
was rehearsed.
know. I don't know. Maybe she's 5 and talking like that.
Again, rehearsed.
Mm-mm. Something was wrong with that. I don't have any kids, but something was wrong with that. I think my husband starved for attention from her dad, and if she embraces favorite wife Robin, give her the attention he used to give to Maddie. The hell, really? Who wants attention from Cody? Good lord. Ugh. Anyhow, y'all, I gotta wrap this up because I have to take my mom to the doctor. Um, any other final thoughts on this shit show of an
No,
episode?
no. I just want to know where the money is. That's all.
Yes.
That's
So
all. That's all I care about.
let's contact Sutton and have her fly in her forensic accountant so that we can fight for Janelle. That's all we want. Ari was bullying another child relentlessly on what? On the first day of school. We can't paint it any other way. How on the first day of school teacher writing home to your parents? Like the one day of the year you should behave, your dumbass. Free Janelle's money. Yes. Yes. Thanks, Red Lipstick Club podcast. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you all coming in. What are you doing, Jamal? Justice for Janelle's bank account. She was bullying bad. Teacher had to. That's just sad, though. I mean, wow.
I mean, well, she's her father's daughter.
Ugh,
I'm just saying.
ridiculous.
Oh,
Anyhow,
she's 6 years
y'all,
old. Okay,
she's 5 or 6. Like, but still, what
fiance,
five? When
a
I was
man.
5 and 6, I was not running around saying I got a man. Weird. What is she listening to in that house? Is
Her
she the
mama,
one that don't
never
like to
mind.
sleep?
My mistake.
Uh-uh. All right. So Jamal, any final thoughts on this
Nope,
crap?
we're good to go.
I think next week is gonna be a mess. I think what Red Lipstick said about McKelty is spot on. I'm not gonna like that. I don't like that at all. They have serious parenting issues for me. Anyhow, all right. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Um, oh wait, next week is Thanksgiving. Jamal, we have to talk about our schedule for next week.
Right.
Um, so guys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. I'm sure that you'll see us either Thursday or Friday, one of the two. We'll figure it out and we'll come on and talk to you for a little bit. So, Jamal, until next time.
Of course.
All right, y'all. Bye.